Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Bonds of the Skies on Nintendo Switch. So, were there any problems? And what do you think the truth is? Well, that's everything I've seen and heard. He's not the criminal. In fact, if anything, he's hunting for the criminal. In other words, he's on our side. I see. Eil, you said your name was, didn't it? Didn't you? I apologize for our rude behavior. Yeah, you better apologize. Ilk's apologized to me many times on the way back here. I don't need any more apologies. Please, don't worry about what happened. Thank you for being so understanding. So, anyway, I'd like to go along with Eil. There's no way I can ever forgive whoever did this to our town. Let me go with him, Chief. I want to take responsibility for sorting things out. I won't let you down. I can't allow that. What? You're a member of this town's self-protection group. Whatever the reason, leaving the group so easily would set a bad example to the members. What's more, you've gained much strength. Your fighting skills will be really useful in the self-protection group. Leave the hunt for the colonel up to Eil. You stay here and defend this town. But my decision is final. Thank you for your report. You can leave now. Shoot. Eil. Yes? Your suggestion was pretty out of the ordinary. Well, actually, it wasn't my suggestion. I see. Is the Grimoa here now? Yes, he is. Grimoa, thank you for all your help. You've made me realize that we don't know even half of this world. There's no need to thank me. I'm glad you had such an open mind. It will be most useful as your town develops even further, I'm sure. He says there's no need to thank him. Nevertheless, I'm grateful. Eil. Yes? There's something I'd like to discuss with you. I'm strong enough to fight whoever attacked the town, but I'm not allowed to do anything. Calm down. He's got a point, you know. I know that, but even so, I grew up in this town. I had no family, but everyone here was so kind to me as I was growing up. And now I've got the strength to be able to defend the monster who made them all suffer. You want to use your strength to help the people of the town, right? Of course I do. I owe everyone here so much. I can never expect to repay them fully for everything they've done for me. Ah, there you are. Ah, it's you, Eil. What is it? Are you leaving? I'll be leaving soon, but before that... What? Some words of farewell? Come and visit. Come and visit sometimes. No, it's not that. I've decided to sue you for your slander. What? Well, I was treated as a criminal, and on top of that, I was even thrown into jail. What you did was unforgivable. Hey, just now you were saying all was forgiven. Oh, that was then and this is now. I've changed my mind. Your trial will begin shortly. Please appear before the court in the town square. Okay, if that's what you want, I don't care. Whew. You can be quite devious, can't you? What? That's so unfair. It was all I could do to make sure I didn't forget my lines. We will now begin the proceedings regarding the wrongful arrest of Eil. The defendant, Ilks Valiard, step forward. Yeah. You say yes and only once. The defendant, Ilks, is alleged to have mistakenly accused Eil Heimel, a resident of Dragonica. He has accused Eil of being responsible for the attack on Tartarus. Furthermore, it is alleged that Ilks is, in his forceful questioning of Eil, caused mental anguish to the latter. Ilks, do you dispute this? What you said is not wrong, but I was just trying to protect the town. There's no need for speeches. You admit your guilt, correct? I admit nothing. In that case, let us call the witness. Eil, come forward. Yes, sir. How did you suffer in this incident? Well, I was accused of being responsible for the attack and I was followed everywhere. I went. What's more, my movements were closely monitored all the time. That was at your suggestion. Silence. The defendant disputes some part of what has just been said. Like I said earlier, the facts are not wrong, but... So you admit your guilt. In that case, I will hand down my judgment. Your punishment is banishment forever. Ah, that's too severe, surely. It's too much. Ilks did what he did for our sakes. That's right. Come on, banish me instead of him. No, banish me. All of you. Have you realized it yet, Ilks? Realized what? True kindness does not consist of injuring people. It consists of protecting people. It is true that the town was attacked, but have you seen anyone demanding revenge? There's nobody demanding that. You shouldn't use your strength for revenge. Use it to look for everyone to contribute to their happiness. Chief, you get too hot-headed and you stop being able to think clearly. That's one of your bad points. You need to be able to keep a cool head and decide your actions based on true kindness. Luckily for you, there's someone close to you who possesses that true kindness. I'm talking about the guy who took on such an unpleasant role in order to teach you this lesson. Silence! The judgment is final. This concludes the business of the court. Sorry. Oh, don't worry about it. We're even now. But I never thought you'd use a method like that to get me out of the town. You're pretty bold, aren't you? All these compliments. It wasn't my plan, though. So, the Grimoa put up the idea in your head? That's a pretty barbed way of putting it. No, it wasn't the Grimoa. It was your chief. The chief? That's right. He wanted you to come with us, but he knew he couldn't let you go off looking for revenge. That's why he showed you the kindness of the townspeople to make you understand. So that's how it was it? But I'm not going to be able to go back to the town for a long, long time. How long does forever mean? Maybe about 3 years, I guess? Maybe 100 years. Sometimes you can be really nasty. Hey, it was only a joke. Anyway, shall we go into the town? You go on your own. Don't worry, it's okay. The chief said it himself. Forever might be 100 years, but it might be just one day. That stupid chief. It's good news, though, Ilks. Good news? I've been played with here, just like a kid plays with a toy. I'll make sure I get stronger, and not just by a little bit, and then I'll have the last laugh. You do that, Ilks. I will, and you stop treating me like I'm your superior or something, too. Eh? We're friends, right? We're equals, so there's no need for polite language or anything. From today, no more formality, okay? Ilks became an ally. Ilks, thank you. What are you blushing about? It's embarrassing. Sorry. We'll get used to each other as we go on, I suppose. Anyway, Grimoa, what are we going to do next? Your conversations are pretty amusing, you know. That doesn't matter right now. Next, there's a town called Marmidia. It's controlled by the Water Grimoa. The name of the Water Grimoa is Lady Lorelei. Marmidia? To the northeast of here, there's a port with regular sailings. Are we going to have to find a partner for the Water Grimoa? Yes, I'd say we'll need to find a partner for Lady Lorelei. Whatever. You might be right there. Anyway, to get to Marmidia, we'll need to cross the Great Lands, heading to the northeast. Right, let's go then, to Marmidia. Oh, by the way, what's it now? Sorry, I'm sure. No, go on, Lord Titanus. I've added just a little bit of my power to the map so that you... to the map that you have, Eli. Eil. Your power, Lord Titanus? Yes. I am the Earth Fundament. That means that so long as there is Earth in any part of the world I visit, I can remember that place. I see. And what's more, movement is part of the Earth Fundament. Therefore, if there's a place I've remembered, it's possible to return there immediately. Wow, that's really something. But why can't you move to a place you've never been to before? I've been sleeping for such a long time. With my power as weak as it is now, I can't move to places where the lie of the land has changed. I'm sorry about that. No, what you can do is more than enough. You can now warp across the map. And one more thing. Something else? Yes, and it's pretty important. As long as partners are together, we Grimoas can split our power amongst any of those partners. What do you mean? It means that Eil and I formed a partnership, but you can make use of my power too. So I can use Doris Tantinus's power as well then? That's possible, of course. Really? I want to try using Terra. I'm looking forward to seeing that. However, we can't make our power available at just any time. It's impossible during battle, for example. So when can you do it then? Times like now are ideal. When we're not in battle, when you're changing your formation, things like that. When we're changing our formation, I understand. Sorry, the explanation was so long. Right, let's go. Oh, it was automatically, okay. So we need to head for our media, right? And we need to look for people like me who can see the Grimoa things. Grimoa things? Hey, watch your language, Yelks. They might not look much, but they are gods after all. Your language is far more of a problem than his. Eil? What? Why are you looking at me as if you feel sorry for me? I'm not. I think you're pretty impressive, actually. Leaving that aside, though, is it really that easy to find people who can see the Grimoas? Well, it's best if they come up to us of their own accord. We had such a hard time of it when we were searching you out, Yelks. It sounds like it's going to be a tough job about this time too. It'll be okay. It was like this with you too, Yelks, but things turned out fine in the end. Eil? He never lets things worry him. Well, what's the matter, Grimoa? What do you mean? No, not you. I was talking to Laura Titanus. No, it's nothing. You're a strange one. Hey, don't get so angry. I'm not making fun of you or anything. You're so easily offended. Can I ask something? The people who have the ability to see their Grimoas, are they all... yes? Partners? What's your point? Nothing really, but could there be enemies among those people who can see the Grimoas? I was wondering if there are people who have bonds with the Grimoa of Fire. Be quite perceptive sometimes. However, there's no need to worry. There's no way that we could confuse the feeling of his presence with anything else. And what's more, his trace doesn't disappear so easily, you know. I see. We're used to sensing his presence too. After all, in the ancient war, there were plenty of attacks. But the people who can see us are not always partners, you know. If there's someone who can see us, it just means that they might be able to become a partner. That's all. Out of that group of people who can see us, only those with the strongest will and desire for power in order to do good can become partners. I'm not sure I understand everything, but basically there's no problem, right? Basically. Hey, how long are you planning to stand around chatting? Come on, let's go. Armenia is north from here. I was about to say the same thing, man. Talk up a storm. Here we are at last. You say that every time. Well, it's the first time I've been out of my town. It seems like he's used to all this, though. I wouldn't say I'm used to it. It's not the first time I've been out, though. Everyone. Titanus, what's up now? Nix has no manners. I don't mind, particularly if a partner wants to use that sort of casual language with me. Anyway, this isn't the time to be worrying about things like that. What's the problem? It's been bothering me for a while now. Ever since we arrived in these lands, there's someone following us. Really? Yes, there's no doubt about it. Why didn't you say something earlier? Well, I only felt a very faint presence. In addition, around this town, Loreley's force is considerable, and it's difficult to sense much. Honestly. Hey, didn't you notice anything, Nogard? There aren't any... These aren't my lands. The source of our power is slightly different. Anyway, more than that, you're suddenly a bit too casual in the way you speak to me. Well, you heard what Lord Titanus was saying just now. I thought it sounded like a good idea. You're a bit ill-mannered, aren't you? We can't waste time worrying about that now. What are we being followed for? Money? No, it can't be that. I mean, we don't have that much. You don't have to tell me that. Hey, you lot. What do you want? It's him. That's the guy who's been following us. It's not a guy. Or I'm not a guy. I'm Avi. I'm a girl from head to my toes. A girl, okay? Look at me. How many boys have you seen with a ribbon like this? Oh, I thought it was a bandana. What did you say? It doesn't matter. You lot. If you want money, we haven't got any. Money? You don't look like you've got more than a few pennies, but you do have something worth a lot more than money, don't you? What are you talking about? You, both of you, hand over your Grimoas. Wow. It can't be. She really did. She came up to us. Of her own accord. What are you going on about? Why are you grinning like that? Leave me alone, okay? Wow, I really can't believe it. There are girls, too. Of course there are. I suppose it's natural you're surprised, though. Up until now, there have only been boys, after all. Sorry about earlier. I should think so. Watch what you're saying, alright? Hey, calm down, calm down. Everything's alright. It's not alright. I've never felt so humiliated. Just tell us what the problem is. Shut up, or do you want to fight? She's not going to listen. She's so rough and ill-mannered. Rough? Ill-mannered? You... Stop that. Obada? Obaba? I despair of this child. All of you, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, this translation. I mean, it was a little rough in Kronos Arc, but wow, it's like they totally gave up in this one. Hey, you apologize too. Why? I've been watching you just now. You've been so rude to the Grimoas and their partners. Avi? Okay, I'm sorry. I really can't apologize enough. I'll make sure she's well and truly punished for her impudence later. Please, don't worry about it. You're so tolerant, thank you. I think I understand the reason why you've come to Marmedia. When you looked around the town, please come to my house. I won't forget you a lot. See you again soon. I won't forget you a lot. I'm here for the Tataros. The people here have a leisurely life, don't they? This is Marmedia. There's nothing much here, but anyway, take things easy. The current Shrine Maiden is a twin, actually. Eh? Did you know that? Marmedia is famous for its fish. Medicine's like $100. Yeah, let's buy weapons first before we start thinking about stocking up on items. This equipment shop is... that's nothing. Let's see, weapons. Ah, welcome to you. I can't offer you luxurious food or anything, I'm afraid, but please make yourselves at home. By the way, that Avi is pretty fiery-tempered, isn't she? You don't see many girls as fierce as she is. You need to watch your words, Ilks. She's like a robber or something, though. I think what I said was pretty fair. I think something must have happened to make her like that, though. You really think so? You always make judgments without finding out the facts. That's one of your bad habits. That sounds so like something a god would say. I would really like to see you get some divine punishment. Hey, can't you two get along with each other? Oh, Baba, what did Avi act like just... why did Avi act like that just then? I'd say she wanted to get her hands on the Grimoas you formed partnerships with. She said that herself. What we want to know is why. Eh? Can't you see the Grimoas too, oh Baba? Yes. How come? I didn't notice at first, but there are still people with strong faith in this town. The opposite to Tataros, in other words. That's right. It feels like a lot like things felt way back at the time when I went to sleep. Wow, so you mean that nothing changed for about 500 years? I feel dizzy. So you can see the Grimoas because you have such strong faith, Obaba. That's about right, I'd say. But I think it's fair to say that none of the normal townspeople can see the Grimoas. I used to be one of the shrine maidens in this town. Only maidens who have some of the Grimoa's blood in them can become shrine maidens. So, is that ruffian Avi a shrine maiden too? No, Avi isn't a shrine maiden. But just now you said that nobody other than shrine maidens could see the Grimoas, right? Yes, I did. Avi has a twin sister, just a little younger than herself. That sister is a shrine maiden. I see. When two people share the same blood, they both have the power, don't they? That's right. Why did the younger sister become a shrine maiden, though? Good question. If they both have the same power, then surely normally the older of the two would take on the role. That's right. When the new shrine maiden was being decided, that's how I thought it would be. Some people say that Avi turned down the role. The townspeople thought that Marley, Avi's younger sister, would be better suited to the job. Yeah, did they really decide the shrine maiden like that? This time was special. Normally there is only one in each generation who was qualified to become a shrine maiden. I see, so when they were wondering about who should take on their role, many people thought her sister would be more suited. And that's why Avi turned down the job. Yes, Avi's a pretty active girl, a bit of a tomboy really, and to be honest, that was part of what changed my opinion and made me think that her sister might be better. Why does Avi seek the Grimoas now, though? I do wonder that. I'm sure there must be some reason. Has anything out of the ordinary happened to Miss Avi lately? Anything out of the ordinary? Come to think of it, Marley left the town a few days ago. She said she was going off on shrine maiden training. Shrine maiden training? What exactly does that training involve? Standing under the waterfall for your purification or something? I don't know. Hey, didn't you say that you used to be a shrine maiden? Shrine maidens act in accordance with the voice of the Grimoa. Therefore, the only things each shrine maiden has in common with those who came before her are the shrine maiden initiation and the soul succession ceremony. Initiation? Soul succession? The ceremony to become a shrine maiden, and the one to pass on the role to the next shrine maiden. So the current shrine maiden went off on training. Yes, I remember it well because it was so unusual. There have been so few occasions when a shrine maiden has gone off on training. There's something strange here. You think so? We have a ceremony in my town too. It's for coming of age. I received a pair of Menwo shoes at that ceremony. But that wasn't a ceremony just for you, was it? No, of course it wasn't. This was different though. Something that's hardly ever happened before happens right at this time. It seems that Red Knot's attack might have something to do with that training, or whatever it was. What do you mean? Listen, in this town, belief in the Grimoas is still strong. That means that it should have been easier for the people here than it was for us to predict it. That there might be an attack, or to know who the attacker might be. I see. Marley heard the voice of the Grimoa and rushed off to try to do something then. It's at least possible that she just pretended it was training, so as not to worry the people around her. I guess we need to talk to Avi once more. That's right. Where is she, though? Avi? She lives on the other side of the water. Right, let's go find her then. Grandma's panties. What's in the salad? Oh. I'm bored. It feels so good to be by the water's edge. We're coming in, okay? Hey, at least knock. With girls, if you don't knock, they get really angry, you know. Oh, interesting, Eil. You sound like you're speaking from experience there. You know what I think? I think you've been peeping into the room of that Shale from the orphanage. That girl you were talking about on the boat. As if I'd ever do that. When Shale gets angry, she's really scary. I'm shaking even just thinking about it. It sounds pretty frightening. Will you introduce her to me when we go to Draconica? Draconica? Okay. You don't sound like you much want to, though. Why? Why? Maybe it's because she can always tell if I'm up to something. No, that was a joke. Wow. Eil, what's wrong? Look at this. That Avi girl? It looks really like her, but don't you think this girl looks kinder somehow? Could it be her younger sister then? Is she dead though? No, she's not dead. Don't say such stupid things. Don't shout like that all of a sudden. You nearly gave me a heart attack. Great, if you die, I'll take the Grimoas. Go on, you'll be doing me a favor. Excuse me, Miss Avi? What? What do you want? What's with the miss? She blushed. She certainly blushed. No doubt about it, she blushed. What do you want with the Grimoas? I need them. I need them to get rid of that criminal. That criminal? What do you mean? As if you need to ask. It was the Grimoa Loralee who made Marley like this. What? What do you mean? I mean what I just said. What part of it don't you understand? Was it Lord Redknot's fault that Marley ended up like this, then? After the other towns of the world had been attacked, this town too came to dread the demons. One day, though, Marley was called out by the water Grimoa, Lady Loralee. I tried to stop her. I told her that things would turn out badly. But Marley just smiled. She said that it was just another part of her job. It was 3 days after that I discovered Marley. I was worried that she was slowly coming back, and I went to look for her in the Forest of Springs. I found her by the entrance to the forest. What do you mean when you say she's not dead? Marley's heart is still beating, but she's comatose. It's like her body is there, but her spirit's not. I'll never forgive Loralee. She made Marley like this. I need the other Grimoas in order to defeat her. Please, lend me your Grimoas. Eil, do you know anything about this? Unfortunately, it's all news to me. Unfortunately? What do you mean? Well, if you told us sooner, we might be able to help you. You're pretty kind, aren't you? Whatever. Hey, Lord Nogard. What? Do Grimoas really do such terrible things? Well, Loralee's always had a rough temperament, but something about this incident doesn't sound quite right. Well then, let's go and check things out, all of us. Good idea. Is that really okay? It's already decided. In any case, we're going to the same place. Thanks. Girls who don't try to hide their feelings are wonderful. The priest always says that. If we're going to the forest, we need permission from Obaba. I'll go get it. You come afterwards. Eil, I'm impressed. You really don't realize, do you? She's sleeping, just like time has stopped. These girls keep a lot of money around. I've traveled all around the world. You know, this place looks a lot like Boschtown. I heard everything from Avi. here's the warrant passage for the forest. Please look after Avi, won't you? Gain the warrant of passage. Yeah, well, where'd she go? You'd better do a good job of looking after me. Of course. Anyway, let's give this our best shot together. Alright, let's be off then. I mean, the translations are kind of comical, but at the same time, I kind of wish they weren't so rough. It makes it hard to read because I constantly want to say it the right way, but it's... And then I kind of read it and I'm like, I'm not sure what the right way is. Has a shield and bow. She doesn't have a weapon. Oh, must use her fists for a weapon then. So she's like a fighting... she's closer to a monk then, really. I do like all the animation in the battles. I mean, that's actually pretty impressive. I mean, I'm kind of remembering back to my Super Nintendo Genesis days when, you know, you get like 3 frames of animation. Sometimes 2, you know. You know, somebody has to draw all that stuff. It's not like, you know, there's a good way to automatically create those frames. The flames are completely blocking the path, as if denying passage to anyone and everyone. Okay, what do I do about that then? Is this not where I'm supposed to go? So, this is the forest of the water Grimoa. Look, we got permission to pass through here. Be careful, Miss Avi. Of late, the demons in the forest are more numerous than ever, and they're really ferocious. Make sure you're completely prepared. Hey, who do you think you're talking to? It's not like it's the first time I've ever been here. Alright, with you, Avi, maybe there's nothing to worry about, but all the same, take care. Thanks. Come on, let's go. Let's give it all we've got. Okay. Okay, at least say right or something. Come on, either's fine. Wrong. Okay just sounds so weak and half-hearted. Does it? How long you two gonna stand there messing about? Come on, let's get going. Please go on. How lazy that got me, Alexa. It's like, ugh. You gave me this job. Actually applied to be a welder. Let's go left first. Japanese game, so I usually go left. That's the first choice. Kind of worried idiosyncrasy between the two hemispheres. Or hemispheres. Two continents. Two continents. No, whatever. can feel Laurel's presence somewhere not too far off. Is something the matter? I don't really like her, to tell the truth. This isn't the time to be worrying about that. Come on, let's go. God, I'm really glad about these cheats. There's so many of these battles. Can't imagine playing this where, you know, you're slowly ticking away towards the next level. Long time no see, you two. What's this? You're with humans? I see. You form partnerships. I can see why they said she was a difficult character. Laurel, what have you done to Miss Avi's younger sister? Nothing. What? Knowing you, you must have done something. No, I've not. When Red Knot started his attack, she came here straight away. She said she wanted to do something to protect the town, so I lent her my power. The power was too strong for her, though. So she made the decision to put her soul to sleep. By doing so, she was able to extend the limits of what she was capable of. She did it to protect the town. She couldn't have. Don't you think it's basically all your fault? Your power is stronger than your sister's, but you forced the job of Shrine Maiden onto her. That's ridiculous. I mean, everyone said that my sister would be better. Oh, so you're blaming other people now, too? If you're not careful, all your sister did will have been for nothing. Her strength was weak, but she did her best. I don't want my sister to suffer, she said. Don't go thinking this is some pitiful tearjerker. It's not something to cry about. But think about this. The younger sister who did her best for her older sister, and the older sister full of resentment. Which one would you say is the more thoughtful? Shut up, shut up. Don't worry. I'll knock that crooked nature of yours back into shape for you. This skill really isn't all that great. Let's see what it does. It was tough. Oh, you certainly are not weak. This is for my sister. As if I'm going to let you beat me. To be sure, I ran away from the responsibilities I should have had as a Shrine Maiden. But there's no way I'm going to run away and leave my sister Marley. You're stronger-willed than I thought. The only way to bring your sister back to consciousness is to put a stop to Red Knot. Are you willing to attempt that battle? Of course. See, in that case, I'll lend a hand. Form partnership with Water Grimoa Laurel. That turned out well, Avi. Mind you, she was a pretty tough Grimoa. That's true, actually. Come to think of it. Lots of stuff. In this case, it would have been better to go to the right. Ah, maybe this game's designed a little differently then. Right, shall we go on to our next destination then? I want to go back to my town before we go on. Can we do that? We can. Might be a good idea if we told Obapa what's been going on too. Right, if going off on a quest, I want to make sure Marley is looked after. If that's decided, then let's not waste any more time. Let's go back to Marmedia. Because of that, I decided to go with them on their journey. I see. Marley was trying to protect the town. I think I must be going senile. What are you saying? There's nothing wrong with you, Obaba. You'll live to be 100 years old. Anyway, please look after the town while I'm gone. Of course I will. Your journey could be dangerous, you know. Be careful, won't you? You don't need to tell me that. Stop worrying. You'll shorten your life if you spend it worrying. Look after Marley for me, please. Right then, I'm off. Are you ready? Yeah, let's go. Where to next? Next, if you go to the southeast from here, there's a small cave. Go through the cave and you'll find the ruins of the town that Red Knot used to protect. Right. However, we're going to put a stop to him. First of all, we need to know our enemy. You're right there. That's decided then. Next, we're going to head to those ruins. You're going to do great, Avi. Why do you suddenly start using that friendly tone of voice? Well, except that when we became friends, we had to stop using formal language with each other. I only meant it for me, Eli. Or Eil. What, really? Oh, sorry. It's okay. The friendly tone's fine, too. I couldn't quite hear you then. Can you say it again? I said the friendly tone's fine, you half-idiot. Half-idiot? Not just an idiot, but a half-idiot. Eh, you prefer to be a full idiot, then? You really are heartless, aren't you? Yeah, I guess so. You seem to be having a good time here. Come on, let's go. We've got no time to waste. Oh, wait. Quest turn in. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is audap for you. You've been watching... what's this game called? Oh yeah, Bonds of the Skies. Bonds of the Skies on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.